following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
And a breaching device, just in case.
You look at the bar to see if there's mirrors. You look for every mirror in the room. And use those.
We're not good infiltrators.
We've noticed.
We blow things up and shoot them down. Like, what do you want from us?
Wednesday training.
Yeah. And Rosa will also set her purse on the table and it will go thunk. So, I've seen that trick.
The Tess has got her purse weighing her down.
No, she's pretty tough for a little Asari. She's used to lifting up heavy things.
Having been shot.
Mechanical work.
So, I don't know if you've had a chance to meet Brazina and Severina. So,
hello.
one you've met and the other's her sister.
Hey!
You would have met them both at the Tiala party, but you would have met Brazina.
He's just beelined for the bar.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there for most of it.
Yeah, we left and came back right at the end.
We were doing important things.
Good to meet. I'll send for a handshake or something to the one I've met less.
Yeah. They'll both shake your hand.
So it's good to meet you properly and you again.
Hi.
And these other people are...
Ex-colleagues of mine. I used to work for C6.
You're holding at the time, aren't you? You're just scrolling.
I've actually just been sitting here staring at it for some time.
You're like, it'll happen. Oh, cool. I didn't know you worked for CSIC.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well, but we got a pretty sweet deal when we left the Alliance. They were looking for officers to start entering humans into CSEC, and so this is Jeanette.
Hello.
And this is Daniel. He was actually in the same unit as I was. He took the same deal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
And you. I'm Zalo. I guess. Everyone who doesn't know. I work with Rosa.
She's mentioned you a few times.
Yeah, so this is Zalo and Tess. I work together with both of them, pretty much.
I fixed their ship and refuel it.
And we appreciate your efforts, because we certainly do need that ship on short notice.
Anyway, you were just here to make sure that guy's date goes well, and I'm not really sure what...
I can see him better in that mirror. I'll just use that.
Oh, clever girl, good find.
I think...
I've been looking at him in the reflection in my glass here.
Just going to make a note that Zalu did not think of that.
I mean, I've got the visor. I can just sort of look without him really knowing, but...
Ooh, good cheat.
Also, he doesn't even know who you are.
There is that.
I assume.
Or where you're coming from.
Speaking of, do we want a listening device over there?
I will not say no. Look to see if there's a men's room or a little...
And then I can just path.
Yeah, no, there are no toilets in this restaurant whatsoever. Yes, there is a men's room and a woman's room.
What an aquarium room? We don't know.
We just use
Colours out
Tell
back.
from the bums.
Aquarium's out back.
Quarians go in their suits. The idea that one of them would go to the bathroom is just ridiculous, and no one ever seems to pick up on this.
Well, it's an excuse. I need to go to the bathroom and freshen up.
I need to empty my pee bag.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that Quarian's going to the bathroom.
I was in the bathroom, I swear!
You space them, and then you're like, well, that's going to take a while.
Yeah, like later when the imposters are funny, he's just like, fuckers.
Still floating. I'll wait until the wine arrives so that I can, like, spill some and have that as an excuse to kill you.
Secret agent power. Expensive wine, oh my god, you're wasting money. Just throwing it away.
It's literally all I do. Yeah, it's literally all he does.
Should be making
Just
a
drink
bet.
some wine.
You should be making bets whether it's going to be a good date or a bad date.
That's a good idea.
Rosa will
We could
actually.
bet on the outcome.
I think you should hear the outcome.
We might influence the outcome by the end of this.
And that's the... she will take you up on that offer every day of the week.
The problem is like not all of you will make the same bet, so
Yeah.
you've got to
And
try
that's the
and
fun one.
counter each other.
Well, first, Rosa's actually going to order like a food, like finger food platter thing, and you know, if I'll open up a tab. Anyone who wants drinks, just
Jeanette's like,
I don't know that you quiz me on the
if
drinks.
we want to
till
make
last
bets
time.
on sabotaging him and him succeeding or not, there has to be ground rules,
I've been waiting for this to come up.
such as you're not allowed to interfere with him directly.
I think that we should take that one off the table.
No, I mean, as in you can't go interact with them directly, but you can use waiters or other ancillary things to interfere with them.
It's a battle of minds as opposed to a battle of brute.
I don't know him that well, but
I intended.
Well, how about this? They cannot know that you've interacted with them directly.
Oh, that was my. I was going to send drinks to his table, and
See, that's fine because that's interacting, but the waiter is actually the one taking it there. I'm betting on success, by the way.
Ventural's gonna know.
how much are we in for?
How much have you got?
the,
2 grand?
Jeanette, you're playing with fire. You're playing with fire.
I'm in, if you're in.
$2,000, it's a deal.
It's all good that
human
we've
get
made
to-
this deal because I also believe it's going to go well.
So, we are agreed?
You've
An
just
alliance.
put 4,000 in the pot for goes well.
I like the way you think, Quarian. Raises glass.
You're in!
So if the date goes well, you both get your money back, and if the date goes poorly, none of you get your money.
That is correct. But we're expecting others to bet, and if nobody chooses date goes poorly, then we just get our money back. Because there's no other takers.
But
He's
surely you've got the courage.
he is a big meaty guy. I think he's got this in the bag, but he's got room to screw this up.
Wait, what? Then he doesn't have it in the
No,
bag?
he had this in the bag. He's
But
he's a
we're-
collective.
Oh, it's his date to fail.
Yeah,
Could New Zealand cricket team this?
yeah. If he just a cascading failure. All right. You know what? I actually think that this date is going to go well, but I will take your bets and I will put 2,000 in as well.
Nice.
But that means that now we're splitting the check because I was planning on paying for all the food and the drinks.
That sounds fair. Do you agree?
I mean, I'm keeping out of this. This is Tess. But Jenny's just like, we said it's acceptable.
And Daniel's obviously in. On what side, though? Failure or success?
I trust you to screw things up for him, so I'm with you.
I would win this.
I've known you too well.
As far as
for
they're
too
all
long.
good.
Ooh, now this is a challenge to my skills here. It's just... Well, I mean, the happy couple over there looks thirsty, so maybe the first step is we should get the bug going, and so we can tell how the conversations are going.
Of course, of course.
And then we need to order them some drinks. Waiter.
Yes, how can I help you?
I would like to order a drink for my friend over there in the corner. He's on a date, so he doesn't need to know it's from us. But can you just send him, like... Do you have anything, like, for humans that's like an old earth strong beverage? Like a whiskey or...
Oh,
just something with a very high proof.
Something strong?
Yes.
I'll see what I can find.
Yes, because if it's something he's familiar with, that would be ideal.
Of course. Bows and...
See, I did not tip my hand, and he's familiar with the drink, so it's not going to unexpectedly put him on his ass.
It's a good strategy.
I noticed you only got a drink for him and not
No, for the table.
Oh, I see.
I will.
It's also something he can talk to her about, because he's the authority of...
I'll drink most of the wine out of my glass, and then... Oh no! I've spilled some. I'll stand up.
Clumsy.
I know, it's just...
Oh, you don't want that to
how I am.
stain. New suit.
Oh yeah, new suit. I better go get this tidied up. The back suit.
Okay.
Take a slightly non-optimal path to go by them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get to... so, the next table across from them, is it occupied?
Yes.
Okay. Either side?
They're in a corner and the one on the other side is also occupied, yes.
Okay. So, it's a booth, so there'll be some sort of like low dividing walls, but not like...
Yeah, like, they were in the corner sort of booth, so they're in like a...
Maybe you could take a
That's
leaf
sort
out
of
of a low game book and hide it somewhere that's a bit more visible,
But
so you
they've
don't have to
got-
go close, but like colour it to...
But between each of them, they've got kind of like a... There's a divider between each seat that's about that high, that's kind of wooden looking, and then there's plants sticking in it that go basically almost to the roof, so that's the thing that sort of breaks up each.
Now, do I hide it in the plants or in the wood? I could just... So they'd be sitting in some kind of soil thing. The
The
plant?
plants seem to be in some kind of pot of some kind that's recessed inside the barrier. So you don't see much of the thing they're in, you mostly just see the green
Perfect.
coming out.
And as I walk by, I'll fabricate a listening device in the palm of my hand. And then when I get to just by that, I'll look down and I'll just like muffled, like I lean against that bit for a second, look at some of the spilled wine. Bloop.
So
Into the
sleight
dirt.
of hand.
Here we go. I'm real bad at this. But hopefully...
Hey, this is like a retard's first mission thing for low game to just...
19.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I suppose I better make and then carry on to the bathroom.
Where I quickly and vigorously clean the wine out of the new suit, and I will return to the table. Now to decide whether to share the audio link with my enemies. Yeah,
If you don't, you're going to get mobbed in an alley when you leave.
I will return, and I'll just set the Omni tool to like super low volume playback.
Ooh, dinner and a show. Zalo, you do take us to the nicest places.
I know. Pretends like he's got a tie on or something. It straightens.
Finger foods here if you... We specifically asked for some...
Extra options. Thank you.
You know, I wasn't always a police officer on the Citadel. I was in Glasgow before here. A long line of police and military and security people in my family.
Ooh. Okay, points for giving him his history, but he's going with the long, boring version.
Maybe she's into it.
Oh, she's probably, gazing lovingly at the shoulders and muscles as he tells her this.
You learn that you pick up that her name's Arena. That
Quake Arena?
she... What's that?
Quake Arena?
That she's into ballet.
Don't know
Wants
if
to
that
get
bodes
into
well.
musical drama.
I'm starting to feel good about my options here. I mean, it could be a good hookup thing. It's losing points for long-term sustainability.
Now this isn't this is not the Blue Lagoon you're at, but she is a greeter at the Blue Lagoon restaurant. That's her occupation, and she deliberately did not go to the Blue Lagoon because she was sick of working there. Well, I'm not so much sick of work, but she didn't want to go to her workplace basically for.
Yeah, it's like Stephen doesn't take his dates to TY.
No, that's where I just pick them up.
Yo ho!
But
Hot stuff coming through.
Is it the one
I better go to.
But baby, you didn't let me show you my surprise.
Well, let me get it. Is it the one that's on fire?
Yes. Well, she's got a more, down to earth practical job. Bodes well. She may have her head screwed on a little bit.
She's going to have the people skills, so she's probably used to dealing with Jim's kind of people.
Is it that bad?
I think
What do you mean by Jim's?
I mean, he could give Zalo a run for being able to handle his alcohol and how much he would consume.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh yeah,
He's a big boy. He can drink a lot without it seemingly affecting him.
I can drink a lot, but I can't do that last bit.
I mean, I think the two of you would have a lot of fun at a bar. Well, like that vaguely antagonistic, I can drink more than you can.
That's my favourite kind of way to hang out at a bar.
Daniel,
I do like the idea of calling up Tiala and having her sachet by the table and just go like, oh, "Hey Jim," and wander off.
See, that was
She's
my,
clearly
that was-
super hot.
That was my idea of if any of them had actually decided to go the other way, problem solved. I win. Hey Tiala, you wanna come in?
If they want to call you, they still can.
It was just, but the thing is, they've all bet on him winning side.
Actually,
no.
Oh, you haven't?
The thing is, I've been already considering that as like the fuck you move. It was just that.
It's your trump
Tiala,
card.
can you do a favour and you'll make like a K or something?
I don't need the cash.
he is your friend, though. You would be ruining his day.
So it can be a bad date and still be a totally viable relationship. It's just not looking that way.
You're so cruel to him. He's a nice man.
Of course he is. Zalo's great.
Yeah. So you guys are seasick. You guys
We.
are good at reading people and that then, right?
I would like to hope so.
How's it going?
I'm garbage at that stuff. Your face is.
He is more nervous than he seems. But she seems to be interested in him, so...
That drink might work in our favor then. Aha.
Well, I was just playing the odds a little bit. That was only my first move, and it hasn't been delivered yet, has it?
Another little scrote set himself on fire. He told her the story! I'm gonna kill him! Oh, he is going down.
I heard.
Why is he ethics?
Because that was Alex's voice, was originally Daniel's voice before Alex even existed.
Nonsense.
So that is how that happened. Interesting.
You know how that happened. He told you the other day.
Yeah, I know, but he embellished it when you can tell that he's really enjoying telling the story to her. With us, he just kind of skipped to the good part.
Yeah, he embellished it. None of that extra stuff happened. He just made extra stuff up.
Believable.
so good.
Believable.
You are a liar.
Sus.
Man, Rosie, you never told me you had such interesting friends.
Well, I mean, there's never been enough downtime where I've been trying to get into party mode, and
I can see that.
I mean, largely when we seem to do a lot of our drinking solo, and quite frankly, Sidewinders being alone is kind of a bad running theme for the last couple of weeks.
Anyway.
By the way, I am not... Daniel and I are not seeing each other. We are both working.
Okay.
I just wanted to clear that up.
In case you think I was slamming.
She's telling him he's got a chance now.
Logical, I guess.
But it would be a conflict of interest.
Well, it's
Let's
in.
see second all that.
Yes. Well, if Jim's date over there does pan out and turn into a relationship, and that just leaves Daniel.
No pressure.
And all of our
Play
attention
sad
focused.
Mike drunk music.
And we all stare at that.
Because, you know,
I'll take a photo.
I'll spend a tick point and have your fucked go across the visor. Just once.
No, it looks like
We're looking at Daniel. Yeah.
Hey!
well, it
Maybe
just means we
before.
spend all of our attention trying to find him a nice, compatible girl.
Well,
I mean,
guy.
we could do that, or we could let him do it himself.
Well, I mean, I knew an Asari that would have been perfect, but she's dialed up to 11, whereas I think Daniel wants a nice 6.
Are you talking on the attractive scale, or are you talking on...
I'm talking on the Rosa scale.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a solid 8 on the Rosa scale. She's like an 11.
wait.
How are you not a 10 on the roses?
This is just... How are you not the
Comparatively,
She had to drop the scale.
yeah.
It's out of 10, but she still had to drop the scale. And they're still 11.
Yeah, we've stayed at her house.
I feel like I need to meet this Asari.
Well, hang out around me long enough, and you probably will. But I mean, I'm like her kid sister. I'm her Daniel.
Oh, Daniel, ow, by the way.
Definitely need to meet this person.
Wait. Drinks are here.
He should go buy a meal too. Not just starters.
He gets his whiskey.
Oh no!
Sending a bit. It's just going to be like, hey, Tiala, are you busy doing anything for the next hour and a half?
I'm just studying. What is it?
Made a wager with Zalo. Want to make some money?
You bitch.
What was the wager? And what do I have to do? Question mark.
Directorial style. It'll just be action. Walk past a table. Line. Say, hi, Jim. Walk past. And then you will actually get the sabotage a date.
Would soft-hearted Paragon Tiala agree to that?
She probably would actually. She's bored.
If I see you head into that restaurant, I'm calling you off. I rolled a 20.
Oh, have you got beer?
I'm watching this whole thing.
Somehow Logan's got his money in the pool and you don't even notice there's another $2,000 in there. Alright,
Setting up. I feel that you're an uneven thumb on the scale, and I want to see these guys work for it.
Rosetta is just like, I'm planned it ahead. Is this an option? Is the tactical nuke ready? Is that an option?
These badunkadunks.
what time I'll see
Yeah,
that?
looks back up as what? just seeing what cards I have to play, checking my hand.
So I'd send back what time?
Wait a
I'll
Yes,
send
would it be
a
possible
place
to light dim
and
switch?
not sure
The whole
needed
restaurant?
yet. Just so you know
Or
what the travel
just in
time would be
dining
to get
area.
there.
Messing with my optical receptors seem to be on the fritz.
So I'm going to change my markings for a
small
start.
smidge and fix it right
I
up.
would use it by 5 lumens. And see
But I'm
what
gonna wear your
goes
dress.
with,
Oh, I'm totally going to notice you.
Of course you notice me.
I will attempt to repeat this action as many times as he will allow me to dim the lights at 5 lumens at a time.
Yeah, so he goes away, and then you do notice this like dimming of the lights.
A little more romantic.
Wow,
Let me try
Tess!
one more time.
Wow, Tess, he's making
Another-
moves.
Another 5 lumens.
Another, of course, sir.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Slightly more romantic lighting might assist.
Well played, well played.
See,
Although, I think part of his charm was that she was enjoying looking at him, so you've kind of
She-
sabotaged that.
She
the
will just
candle
start
light on the
looking
table
up.
will accentuate his contours.
Tess
Right.
starts playing with her Omni-tool for a few seconds.
Oh, Tess. You're getting involved. Interesting.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I see where the battle lines are drawn.
Zalo, you really need to know Logain more, because then he could recommend that you ask them change the music to Adagio for strings. She'll love it.
However,
The only music Zalo knows would not help in this
Funny you
situation.
mention music because a couple of minutes later, a violinist goes over and starts playing by their table.
I'll just
Oh,
give
that's
Tess
a
a
bit
look
heavy-handed.
like.
Maybe.
ローマ戦士隊鉄のある戦士やりですか
Oh, that's right, the mic.
oops. I'm not used to being all the way over here, right in front of
I lean forward too.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the plays. I'm not sure they'll work exactly as you think they will, because he's about as cultured as...
It's all about how cultured she is.
Do you know Scotland the Brave? You hear coming through the
Of course they
microphone.
don't.
Come on, it's that song that you hear every single time on the bagpipes. Do 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 do.
Oh, that man.
I know it.
Of course, if you've ever heard bagpipes, you know Scotland the Brave.
Hey, one of them is named after Invercargill. That's like one of the
The Invercargill
the
March.
Invercargill March. One of like the 3 songs you hear on bagpipes. I was so shocked when I learned that. I was like, I live in this place. I've been listening to this music annoyingly my whole life.
This music.
Look, put
Hey,
cat
that's
in bag.
racist.
Attach pipes to bag. Squeeze cat for music. But breathe in one pipe so cat not die.
It's a spastic octopus with a cat inside it, you
Look.
squeeze.
It works for the Scottish Army. You're a Campbell, you know this, right? So you're an invading army, Romans or something, and you see the Scottish Army coming. Huge guys in skirts, and they've got an octopus under their arm, and they're torturing cats.
You want no part of that.
Right, let's build Hadrian's Wall here, and then they can just stay the fuck over there. Not having any of that. I quit whatever the fuck we drank back then. Roman nip.
Well, they haven't even eaten anything yet. I'm thinking if we interfere too much, we'll blow the whole game. We should let it progress, play out a little.
I see. So you've made your moves, but now I should stop before I do anything, because that would tip our hand.
You made the first.
You have to work within the rules.
Screw the
This is just-
If you lose, you automatically forfeit if you're caught.
Fair enough. Though, waiter, can I get your strongest dextro drinks, thanks? Oh, for this table.
Oh no. Well,
long
played.
game.
You assume that I will.
Sometimes
that
it-
I will drink it, and I will.
Sometimes you play the player, not the game.
That's cheating. That's sabotaging him. Don't drink it, Zala.
He's on a mission.
Yeah, don't drink
Use
it,
your
Zara.
biotics to de-drinkify him.
You tell her.
Like he can't drink it if he can't get it to him.
Wait, I don't actually know. Can they? I don't know if they
I think
can
it's
cleanse other
It's
people.
They
purging
can't.
their
I was
bodily
thinking,
effects.
yeah.
I imagine like an Asari biotic with high levels of medicine and biology would develop a power to do that.
Yeah,
A power to do that.
yeah,
A power to do that.
yeah,
A power to do that.
yeah.